Hello LEGO fans, welcome back. DL Studios here. Today, I haven't reviewed a LEGO set in a while, so I figured I'll review my tallest LEGO set, the Saturn V. Normally when I have this set on display, I put it right here, and those are the little items that it comes with. But today, while I'm reviewing it, I'm putting it on my dresser, and it looks really tall. Like, this is eye level. Like, I'm looking right at that. Anyway, so now that I've got this thing in hand here, I'm going to show you guys how it breaks up into the sections that the actual Saturn V breaks into. So it breaks off at the bottom here, so this section comes off. And what's really cool, they use these like clip pieces to clip them in, and it works really well. And I'll do a brief overview of each section, and then it flew like this for a while, and then it broke off another section. And then it flew like this for a bit. And then I think I know for a fact that it's supposed to break off right here. Mine's really tight, so it's not as great. Here we go. There we are. And then they got these sections here. So a total of 4 sections, I believe. And I'm not a NASA expert. This is NASA, right? I'm just kidding. So yeah, for starters, there are no stickers on this set. These are printed American flag stickers, USA stickers, or prints. But they've got the thrust down there, which looks really good. And really just like the grill pieces on the sides look really nice. The next section has United States around it. And also this like window thing. I'm not sure, but I always display that as the front. And then there's more thrust. And then this looks like a Star Wars escape pod. So I always call this the Star Wars escape pod section, but it's also got thrust. And like, I just have an urge to throw it like a football. And then we got this here. This actually breaks up into, these can break off. And what you can do, you can take your lunar lander here, which is really cool. I'll cover this in just a sec. You could put it on here, and then you stick these back together. Carefully. And now you can fly your lunar lander, and it's in here. The Saturn V Lego set comes with, as I said, the lunar lander or module or whatever you want to call it. It's got the American flag print piece, which has the infamous illegal technique where they wedged it between the 2 studs. You also get the little nano figures of the astronauts and the moon surface, which is just a plate there. I think it's kind of cool. And then the other thing you get is the, I don't even know what this is called, but this is like how they landed in the water off of like Florida or something forever ago. And speaking of Florida and the actual launch itself, the piece count is, I believe, 1,969 pieces, which if you put that into years, that's 1969, which is the year they launched the Saturn V rocket. So they put an Easter egg in the piece count, which I think is super cool. But yeah, you also get these little blue stands here, which you can use to display your Saturn V horizontally. I display mine vertically because I feel like it's more wow, when people walk in and see it. But we'll give this a try here, just a sec. As you can see, I've successfully put it on the blue stands, and it holds it really well. There's a taller one here, and then 2 shorter ones. And I think it looks fine. It actually looks really good. It's just, in my opinion, I think it's almost too long to display it horizontally. Most people might have a hard time with that. Even on my shelves over there, I have a hard time displaying it horizontally. That's how when I first got it, I didn't know where to put it. But I think out of 10, this set deserves an 8 or 9. So probably, we'll give it a 9. This is probably the best set I've reviewed on DL Studio so far. A 9 out of 10. There are not many flaws. The only flaws I can think of are the playability. It's not meant to be played with, but they really tried to include that. I don't think that's necessary. I think they could have just uh, left it as a display model. But you got to be honest here. It's seamless. The round Lego's not meant to be round, but the way that they've done it is so flawless, and it's just very accurate. Oh, I also forgot to mention. I believe that this little guy here is scaled to the Saturn V. I don't even know if you can see that, but the little astronaut man, he is properly scaled to the Saturn V. I believe. Don't mark me on that, but this thing in real life is huge. And I definitely think if you have enough money to pick this Lego idea set up before it retires, I'm filming this now. I don't even know if it's available right now. But it's one of my favorite Lego sets. So leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next week.